Now from the land of 10,000 lakes, we've got afternoon baseball from Target Field in Minneapolis. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Tyler Duffy will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat. And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Minneapolis. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team. Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the hit and run works perfectly. A base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
I mean, this is old school baseball at its finest right there. Put the speed demon at the top of the order. That creates havoc on the base paths. And then your number 2 hitter, who's supposed to have the best bat control. Why not implement the hit and run? And it worked to perfection.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. The numbers against Tyler Duffy. He brings a 4 for 12 line. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Polanco moving to his left. 1 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters. 2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He went deep last night twice. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. 1 run is scored. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Nunez, 30 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and end the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Target Field right after this. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins. So you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need 1 more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff. And I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee.
Vasquez over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
The next twin up, Joe Mauer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Sale ready with the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Brian Dozier waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he Missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 12 hits and 41 ABs. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Sale has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
2 balls and a strike to Dozier. Mauer leads off first with 1 away. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
1-1. Misses, ball 2. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for Minnesota. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Bradley waits on the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Vasquez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's Brock Holt now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Runner.
He's set. Here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Grossman is right there as he takes it for the second out. Here's Mookie Betts. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push. Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to, so you got to be on point with this one.
Has a look, now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. But they're on top 2-0. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. He really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up ball 1. The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. 1 down.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Here's Robbie Grossman, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. One out, nobody on. 2-1. Two and two count. Here it comes. A little bouncer that goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now another 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Jorge.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Popped him up. Vasquez over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Downtown Minneapolis skyscrapers as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasquez with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Missed with a breaking ball. Pedroia, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
J.D. Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 1-1 the count now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
To short. To his left. Polanco in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Line toward the alley in left center. Rosario is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now it will be the Minnesota DH, Logan Morrison. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Bogarts has it, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting ninth, catcher.
Now at the plate, Mitch Garver, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One ball, 1 strike to count. One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Count still at 1 and 2. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. The 2-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. It's in there, and the Twins look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Here's Byron Buxton now, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. From the stretch. And this is low, ball 1. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Garver, a runner at second with 1 away. Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. The 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts giving chase. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
So here's Joe Mauer, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Mauer is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Twins wind up stranding one. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. He was able to plate two with a base hit in his first appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit out towards second. Dozier gets to it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Seared down the first baseline. And this will get by Mauer, and down the line it's a fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the 1-0. Line drive base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Runner, he's going.
Bradley runs. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with a hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox on top, 3-0. Settling in now, Brian Dozier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Brian Dozier.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Ball 1. sail into the windup. 1-0 on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Got him.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Betts is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A cold strike on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 12, Brock Holt.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ground ball right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. One out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First offering on its way. Little dribbler down the line. Sano fields it cleanly. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Robbie Grossman. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
And that misses. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Up around the face.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Polanco. He popped out in his first trip. Sales sets. First pitch on the way. And he takes ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. The 2-0 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 10 for him on the year, and the Twins are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Designated hitter, number 99.
Into the box now, Logan Morrison, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher.
And now a swing and a miss, and Morrison is retired for out number 1.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in to try it again, Mitch Garver. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Tapper up the line. Nunez gloves it, and that's the second out.
Center fielder, number 25. Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. So that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins, number 56, Fernando Rodney.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First offering on its way. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. High in the air down the right field line. Grossman is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
How about it?
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
1-1. Here it comes. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they still lead it 3-2. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Sale has his target. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Let's go, Twins!
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Two and 1 to the left-handed hitting Mauer. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Great situation right here, leading off the inning. You've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that one misses. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Striding in once again, Brian Dozier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Twins.
Loud contact by Dozier, and a ball with carry to left field. And it's gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 14 on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
No outs, nobody on.
Let's go, Twins.
2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Eddie Rosario. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts, still ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Standing in now, Robbie Grossman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the phone obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Designated hitter, number 99, Logan.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 33, Matt Barnes.
Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 3 runs already home here. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. The 1-2. It's a 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
The next twin up, Mitch Garver. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. One and 2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
Another one sent foul, making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 6 full. It's the Twins 5 and the Red Sox 3. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ryan Presley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, Ryan Presley.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Eduardo Nunez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Ready once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Nunez on at first, nobody out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
From the stretch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Stepping in now, Brock Holt. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Buxton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And with only 1 away, no need to test it as he'll hold tight at third base. Trevor May is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Mookie Betts will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. First offering on its way. Popped him up. He brings it in right in front of the tarp. Riding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Buxton is in pursuit. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Red Sox leave them loaded. They're still down 5-3. Robbie Scott is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Robbie Scott.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Byron Buxton will start things out here for Minnesota with Joe Mauer on deck to follow. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. There is Pedroia. And there's one down now.
First baseman, number 7, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 is a ball below the zone. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 2-2 one more time. High pop up. Holt shading to his right. 2 down.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian
Dozier will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's set, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Let's go one more time, baby.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Hit hard back up the middle, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins, number 39, Robert Hildenberger.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Fouled off. Now the pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. There is Dozier. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Up next for Minnesota, Miguel Sano. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big league middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. On to first, the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Here's Robbie Grossman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Vasquez will wait on it. And he will put it away to retire the side. Twins retired in short order. And it remains 5-3. Addison Reed comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. Career history with Addison Reed. He's a .333 hitter.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Reed, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit to short. To his left, Polanco. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. 1 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch pulled high in the air out to right field. Grossman has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. 2 out, nobody on.
That's Bolton.
2-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
In there, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He's got it, and the Twins have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Twins get their 20th home win this year. Fernando Rodney gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Addison Reed hammers down the save, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.